This is an example of the Laybase public portal for our fictional Kamala development. This is a completely public page that anyone can access. It's perfect for buyers who want to take a quick glimpse at the progress of their property. It's also a place where they can come and see how other releases are progressing as well. And most importantly, it's a public page, so this is a link that they can share with family and friends, so anyone they care about can come and see how their property is progressing. What you can see up the top is we have the domain, which is kamala.laybase.com. This domain name is completely customizable for different developments. You can see that we have the Kamala logo up the top, we have the company logo down the bottom, and we have a customizable color palette. So as well as customizing logos and color palette, you can also customize the welcome message across the top as well. So there's a level of customization there so that the portal can fit in with your brand and the development style. What we can see below the welcome message is we have a grid of the currently active releases. Each of these releases has the release name, the percent it is complete, and an image to show what phase of the development progress that particular release is at. So we can see here that release 1 is 100% complete. We have the picture of the family, which is aligned to the closing process. We can see here that release 3 is having drainage installed, it's at 35%. And release 6 here is at 0%, and it's still in the planning and development phase. So let's click in and take a look at release 2. So we can see here on the left, release 2 is at 75% completion. We have 10 phases complete, and we have 7 phases remaining. What you can see below the completion graph is that this release is expected to complete in May 2020. And this completion date can be as specific or general as you like, and it can even be hidden if it's something you don't want your buyers to see at this particular time. We can also see that the status of the release was updated 3 weeks ago, and this is very important because it lets the buyers know just how recently it has been updated, and it really helps with seeing that there is progress being made on their purchase. What we have on the right column is a list of all of the phases from start to finish that are involved in getting our house or our property ready for the buyer. So we can see here we have planning, detailed design, authority approval, all the way down right to the end of registration of titles as the final step. And what you can see next to each of these phases is their status. So we can see here that planning is complete with a green tick next to it. We come down to curb and channel, which is in progress. So the blue circle shows the phases that are in progress, and then we have a grey circle next to everything that is planned and yet to happen. And you can also see as we click each of these, we get the customizable image, we have the name of that particular phase and a little description, so it helps buyers understand exactly what's happening. So all of these phases are completely customizable. Every development and every company is going to have their own steps and put in how much detail they want their buyer to see there. The image can be a selection of our own graphics that you see here, or you can put in photos from the actual site, you can put in stock images that you might have, whatever suits the style and theme of your development. Another important piece of the Laybase portal is that many, if not most, of the buyers are going to be looking at this portal on their phones. So the portal itself is completely responsive. We can see here we have the same grid, but aligned perfectly on mobile phone. We can click into our release, and we have all of the same details there for the buyer to look at on their phone. So what you can see is that the portal is very clean and simple, and it's there so that the buyers have a quick place to go to see exactly what's going on with their property. In the next video, we're going to log in as a customer and take a look at the buyer dashboard.